This curry is an all-time popular restaurant classic. Hi, I'm Sharmi and today I'm making authentic Rogan Josh. Authentic Rogan Josh is also a very easy recipe if you have the right ingredients. This is a meat dish which comes from the North Indian state of Kashmir where it's cold and snowy. So let's talk about the ingredients. Rogan Josh is made with red meat like lamb, mutton or goat. For this dish, it's important to use a fresh cut of meat. Today, I'm using a leg of lamb, which I cut into these pieces. I'm using a leg of lamb because it has a good combination of meat and fat. For this dish, you need a little bit of fat because it will render and develop the flavor. I'm also using some bone-in meat because the bone marrow will thicken the gravy and add in some extra flavor. Rogan means red and Josh means meat. This dish is traditionally colored by a plant root called alkanet or ratanjot in India. This is also used in red food dyes. This gives the dish its bright red color. It is hard to find ratanjot, so we will be using Kashmiri red chili powder instead. Kashmiri chilies will give a nice red color and it is quite mild. Other key ingredients for the Rogan Josh is dried ginger powder and fennel powder. Traditionally, Kashmiri Pandits did not use onion and garlic, so we are using hing in this dish. It is also called asafoetida. You will find this in any Indian store. If you don't want to use this, you can replace this with onion and ginger garlic paste. I'm also using some whole spices like green cardamom, black cardamom and cloves. Along with that, I have some cumin seeds, turmeric, garam masala, yogurt and mustard oil. Traditionally, it is cooked in mustard oil, but if you don't want to use them, you can use ghee or any neutral oil. The yogurt should be at room temperature and it should be beaten, otherwise it will curdle in the curry. And there is no tomatoes in the authentic Rogan Josh. For this recipe, you can use cooker, one pot or any heavy bottom pan. Today I'm using my cast iron pan and you need the lid also. I said this is an easy recipe because there is no cutting and chopping. The cooking method is also quite simple. It's a one pot dish. We will fry the spices and the meat and cook it till it's tender. So let's start cooking. My pan is hot. Now add the oil. If you're using mustard oil, let it smoke to reduce the sharpness of the oil. Crush the green and the black cardamom before adding it to the oil. My oil is hot. Now let's add the cumin seeds and my whole spices. Be careful, it will splatter. Then the hing. When you can smell the aroma of the whole spices, that's the perfect time to add the meat. Now I'm going to cover it so that the meat can release its own juice. It should take around 5 minutes. It's already 5 minutes, let's see. So the meat has already released its juices. Now I'm going to fry this meat in its own juices for another 10 minutes. But this will make the meat more flavorful. I'm keeping this on medium heat because I don't want to brown the meat. I want to cook them in their own juices. And the heavy bottom pan is really helpful for this. That's the reason I'm using the heavy bottom pan. It's been 10 minutes, the fat is rendered and the juice is reduced a lot. This is a perfect time I'm going to add the Kashmiri chili powder and the turmeric to enhance the red color. Mix well. Look at the beautiful red color. Reduce the heat before adding the yogurt, otherwise the yogurt will curdle. It's quite thick, I will add some water. I'm going to add the dried ginger powder and the fennel powder. And here goes my salt. Mix them well. Look at the gravy, it's looking so nice. I will increase the heat and stir constantly. I will let this reduce till the oil is separated and floats on the top. It will take another 5 minutes. So now you can see the red oil is floating on the top. So this is a perfect time. I will add some water, but make sure you add boiling water. I will add approximately 1 cup of water. Reduce the heat and cover. Our cooking process is done. Now I will let it simmer till the meat is tender. Depending on the meat you use or the container, it can take 30 minutes to an hour. It's almost an hour and my meat is pork tender. It's quite soft and gravy has thickened up quite a lot. Remember, this has to be at very low heat. My Rogan Josh is almost done. I will just add the finishing spice, which is the garam masala, and give a nice stir. So this is the color I'm looking for. Vibrant red. Beautiful. My Rogan Josh is done. So my authentic Rogan Josh is ready. You can enjoy it with some rice, naan, roti or bread. I think it came out really well, so let's give it a try. Just look at this, it's so tender, just breaking apart. Just look at the gravy. Wow, the meat is so tender. I love the flavor of fennel and the dried ginger powder is coming through so nicely. It's a different flavor from a regular curry. It's smoky, spicy, and there is a sharpness from the Kashmiri chili. This is the authentic flavor of Rogan Josh. It is quite a simple dish. You just need the right ingredients and a little bit of patience. Give this dish a try. It's unlike any of the Rogan Josh you tried in any of the restaurants. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe, and see you in the next video.